Today we're going to go for a ride and for lunch on the Jackson River Trail. Let's go outdoors. The plan today is to take a nice, easy ride on this flat trail. We're going to go about 15 miles round trip, starting at Allegheny Outdoors on the southern end of the trail, the Covington end. And then we are going to stop for lunch and ride back, and we're going to take in everything we can see along the way. The Jackson River Trail follows the Jackson River from Covington 14 miles north toward the Bath County line. By November, it will extend another 1.5 miles. Crews are already working on the parking area and the trail itself.
The outdoors is one of our most special assets. You can't find places like this where you have clean flowing rivers, mountains to enjoy, this big, broad, beautiful landscape, forests, river valleys. It's really special here.
The trail follows what was once a railway, taking passengers from Covington to the Homestead Resort. Now, it's a gorgeous way to go for an adventure. I rode it with Matt Fisher of Allegheny Outdoors Outfitters and Robin Bruns, an outdoor planner with the Roanoke Valley and Allegheny Regional Commission.
The planning for this trail, it started about 12 years ago. It took a lot of people getting together to think about how we could create this facility here. It took a lot of time to figure out where those funds were going to come from. We had to talk to the land managers to make sure that we had the titles to build a trail in this location. And we've been building this trail, pieces at a time. It's not something that happens all at once. So this extension is just another phase of the project of building this trail.
I'm going to have ridden 17 miles. I try to do that every day.
For Nancy Moga, the trail is a daily destination.
I retired 933 days ago, and at the time I retired, I could barely make it up my steps without getting out of breath, and now I can do that. I'm running like a youngster, a teenager, up and down steps, whereas I couldn't do that 3 years ago.
We rode the trail for 7.5 miles from outfitter Allegheny Outdoors. Then we took a left turn just after the famous soaring cliffs. We crossed an old bridge over the river and then rode about 1/2 mile. All right, well, you guys ready for lunch?
Yep.
Let's go. Let's get some lunch. The brew house at Cliffview is looking to attract trail and river users to its established clientele of golfers and local people. Here we go. So we are just off the trail, and this is an Irish pub burger, and that looks amazing. Oh wow, that's really good. I can't believe you can ride a bike to this.
We realized we really have an opportunity here with what our location is nestled here along the river and the trail to really promote what the Allegheny Highlands has to offer in the outdoor activities.
Nan says the restaurant is planning to quadruple in size, adding entertainment and lots more seating.
That's part of the beauty of Cliffview, is that we're nestled right here in the mountains of the Allegheny Highlands along the Jackson River, and so to be able to have the trail and the river and to have people that are enjoying the outdoors to be able to come here and experience our brew house and get a cold beverage and some food and then go back and experience the outdoors is pretty incredible opportunity.
After about 12 years of planning and building, the Jackson River Trail is beginning to have its intended effect. Hello. The restaurant, just the latest example.
One of the things I've seen just in the past few years is the restaurant. Airbnbs have been built up around it, so it brings in expendable money from people just looking for a different vacation. Instead of your typical Disney World or anything like that, you can come here, you can spend a day on the trail, you can spend a day hiking, you can spend a day on the river.
One of the coolest things that you can see on this ride is actually just off the trail, and you need to know to look for it. And it's right here. Look for these markers right beside the trail. Follow the footpath a short distance and you see this. Whoa! Now I get it. One of the cool features of this ride is this swinging bridge over the Jackson River. It's actually a couple hundred feet off of the main trail, but it's worth just walking over and getting here. But when you get here, you kind of gotta learn to trust it.
Well, this swinging bridge is around the 4.5 mile marker from Allegheny Outdoors off the Jackson River Scenic Trail. So you can walk out here, head over this swinging bridge. It's in a really beautiful section of the Jackson River here.
More and more people are discovering the Jackson River Trail. It's flat and well maintained, making it accessible to just about anyone. And whether it's the wildflowers, the river, or the cliffs, there's plenty to see. And soon there will be even more of it.
When people are deciding where to go, it all comes together. It's the mileage you offer, it's the amenities you can enjoy, it's the friendly people that you meet along the trip.